Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Slay the Spire. So we are going straight back in. I do believe we're on Ironclad this time around. We got, 3 unlocks remaining for each of them. So we're getting quite close to unlocking everything for these guys. And then when we do, we'll just be Ascension moding it almost all the time. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Right, let's get on in. I don't know what kind of run we're going to be looking at, but we'll have a look-see. Maybe our good friend Neo here is going to tell us, or Niao. Going to tell us what we're going to do. So we could transform a card, 3 random potions. Not really a fan of the potions. 50% of my current HP to choose a rare card. We do heal. So we essentially, what we do is if we want to take that rare card, we just take it easy on combat, but it doesn't really look like we've got much of an option, to be honest. Lose your starting relic, obtain a random boss relic. It's another thing that I want to do for later runs. I'm just going to transform a card, I think. Let's transform a strike. Give me something good. Dual wield. That is not really something good. It's an alright card, don't get me wrong, but doesn't really showcase what kind of run we're going to have. So, I've learnt my lesson. You want to be taking a reasonable amount of fights in the first floor, because you want to be able to get a decent deck for when the bosses come round and the second floor enemies, which are a lot more harder, turn up. So I'm going to go this path, I think. 99 gold, not enough to take that shop on. Do we have another shop later down the line? We do on the right hand side, so we can take that one. It's 2 elites if we want them. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go. Alright, Jawworm, easy enough. He's going to get 1 or 2 hits in most likely, but... Right, so... Just strike, defend, defend, defend. Oh, defend, defend. Whatever. We still heal 6 HP, so this kind of attack we can take 6 times without any punishment whatsoever. Bash, defend. Apply vulnerable, we take 2. He's gonna block and buff, so we want to get on in. And 18, 27, that's 12. Okay, so big strike, really. Turns out to be better. He's gonna block, but we only have to get 10 points. And that's not 10 points. In fact, that's not enough at all. In fact, no, never mind. Dual wield, the strike. And then we've got 12 points. There we go. Back to 80. We get... Hello. We've got some interesting cards here. Cleave is a solid common card. Second Wind. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand. And gain 5 block for each. So there's an exhaust synergy. But we don't have an exhaust payoff, really. I think I might still take it. I think it might be fun. I don't know if it's a winning run. I think exhaust is a really hard... archetype to get going. Apply 3 weak and 3 vulnerable to all enemies and exhaust. Shockwave is the more solid card. I think we kind of have to just take Shockwave. There's just not enough guarantee that Second Wind is going to be good. What we could do with it essentially is exhaust all of the defense and dual wields so that we just draw bashes and strikes. That is the idea, at least. So we could set up sort of a what is it now? It's like a heal hook combo. The weakness or the vulnerable chain for free attack. Can make that more consistent with a Second Wind. I think we have to take Shockwave though. Alright, let's go. Cultist, not too bad. Has to kill him relatively quick, but we can make that happen. Strike, strike, strike. That's the turn. Incantation. You do not belong here. That's where you're wrong, mister. Alright, bash and defend, take 1. And big attack turn. Come on. Wow. Big disappointment turn. Alright, well, shockwave you. Defend, take 1. Should hopefully be able to kill you very quickly. 9, 18, 27. Wonderful. Poison potions, solid enough. Seeing red, could go for another big mana run. We don't have a big mana payoff, but I'd still be alright with it. Gain 8 block, draw a card. I might try for the... I can't remember what it's called, but I'm pretty sure the silence version of it is the heal hook. It's 1 energy. If the enemy is vulnerable, gain 1 energy. So it essentially makes it free and you draw a card. I think that might be the run that we're going for, and if it is, a Shrug It Off for a cantrip is pretty okay. Let's try force that to happen. Let's do it. Question mark time. Big fish. Receive a relic and get regret. Yeah, let's do it. Omamori, negate the next 2 curses you obtain. Okay. That's fine, I guess. We could veer off here and take the curse out for 75. We've still got plenty of fights. Yeah, let's do that. Question mark. Give me some gold. Lose HP, find a relic. 4 HP, find a relic. 5 HP, find a relic. 6 HP, find a relic. Blood vial. Okay, we heal 8 at the start of each combat. Well, during combat in general. Alright. Let's see. Reaper is awesome. Can't afford it though. Twin Strike is pretty good. Oh, Ice Cream is here. When you apply vulnerable, also apply weak. Yeah, well, I think we're just going to remove regret. Not really much else to do. Could do armaments. Make it armaments plus. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Get an armaments. And then head on over here. Smith. What does Shockwave do? 5 vulnerable and 5 weak. Alright. We're just going to do armaments plus because it upgrades all the cards though. It's Apotheosis 0.5. Can I take on... Yeah, I can take you on. Let's do it. Right, so... Upgrade everything. Blocking 5, we can block 10 and then strike. Sure, let's do that. Need to get rid of that negation. Although what we do essentially with Shockwave is we negate the first with the vulnerable and then the weak hits. Oh, it's the weak then vulnerable. We're still going to do it though. Negate the first bit, make them vulnerable. I think it's real worth it. I'm just going to make this go a little quicker by doing that. And then I'm just going to block a bit of damage. If I can focus on one of them and take them down quickly, then the dazed and the damage comes by a lot less. Okay. Shrug it off, 8 block. That'll be all that we need. So I think that will. And then let's just strike you, strike you. I think this fight could be easy enough. I'm gonna see. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself and say that we stand a real good chance because hands like this are gonna start existing. It's a good job we got the poison going though, because the poison just means that we don't have to focus too much on them. No longer vulnerable, but I can take you out and defend, get rid of the dazed. Ugh. There's far too many in our deck now. So we've got a deck size of 20, which means there's 7 dazed in there. Look at the state of that. Get rid of 4 and they give us 4. They're going in our discard pile though, so we should have a decent turn here, and we do. Alright, dual wield. Strike plus. And then take you off the board. Take 8. But we should be set up to kill you in the next 2 or 3 turns. If we get a bash like that. Wonderful. Alright. 3 cards. We know we're getting 2 days at the very least. And then it's going to shuffle more in. We're probably going to get some more days. Yep. More days. That's fine. We're blocking enough. Give me damage. That's not quite what I had in mind. We need 1 strike. There's a good chance we'll get it. Yep, there it is. Boop. Alright, as for the relics, meat on the bone. In this situation is going to be real good. By the next battle we'll be gaining a fair bit of life. Battle trance, pretty solid. Although if we're going for the plan of the vulnerability, then it's not really going to be that good. Wild Strike, 12 damage, shuffle a wound into your draw pile. Oh, there is a Your Deck is Bad synergy that we unlocked recently. 12 damage is solid. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do it. I'm still not even certain what this run is, but I'm going to allow this first floor to forge it for us. You're dead. All for a wound. And then hit you for 6, you block 6, so we will have to do that and take 2. I actually kind of need to let you hit me for 3 here, just so I can gain the 12 back. I don't even know if it's worth doing that. Nah, I'm just going to take you off the board. Let's carry on. Infernal Blade, Clash, Clothesline. Infernal Blade. This deck's very confused. I won't deny it. But, ooh, upgrade 2 random attacks. Ah. Yeah, we're gonna go here. We're gonna upgrade a card. Wild Strike, 17 damage. That's a lot. Let's do that. That's pretty much like take 1 guy off the board in some circumstances. I'm just kind of hoping that they'll knock 8 life off of us, essentially, or 10 in this particular case, so that we can get the 12 back from Meat in the Bone. And we shouldn't need to rest at any campsites. So let's Shockwave, bring those guys down a little bit. Get a free cleave, which is 10 damage. It's pretty good. So, yeah, hit me a bit. That Wild Strike is lethal for one of you. Is this at or below 50? So if I let you live, you take me exactly to half, and then I kill you next turn. Well, actually, no, you take me slightly below half, because you're gonna... Oh, I could take you to 1 there. Huh. I wonder if I'm just being too cute about this. Yeah, let's just take you off the board. Let's not worry about it. The next enemies that are going to hit us are going to take us below that, one would imagine. And if they don't, we'll rest at the final site. Energy Potion and Spot Weakness is pretty great. Another Wild Strike. That is a really good card. I don't mind the wounds. Spot Weakness, though, is a beautiful, beautiful card. Sure, let's do that. Smith, we're gonna upgrade either Infernal Blade or Spot Weakness. It's probably Spot Weakness. 4 strength. Yeah, let's do it. 2 more fights. Where's that Shockwave? There it is. Oof. Would you look at that? Alright. And then, which one do we want to kill? 25. Yeah, let's do that. Could energy potion. How much do I hit for? I think it's like 12. We could mostly kill both of you with an energy potion. What are we drawing? A lot of block. I'm gonna let you hit me just because I know meat on the bone's gonna be really useful. And it takes me just below where I need to be. So, spot weakness, infernal blade. Oh, spot weakness, armaments, infernal blade. Because this becomes free, which allows us to strike. So, let's gain some strength. Armaments, infernal blade, gives me a feed. Nice, actually, that increases my max HP. And then we get to take 2 of you guys off the board. So, you're dead. Max HP up. You're dead. You don't hit enough to get through my shield. Dash, strike. And actually that feed took us... There's our evolve. So shuffle 2 wounds into your draw pile. Whenever you draw a wound, draw a card. So now we don't ever draw dead wound cards in our hand. As long as we've got evolve. So let's evolve. And we can... Yeah, let's wild strike and then strike. And now we need a way to take advantage of all of the wounds in our hand. Is this a skill? No. Well, we can infernal blade. Oh wow, whirlwind. Just a big mana, unfortunately. It's doing awful damage. But I'm gonna dual wield the whirlwind, and we're just gonna use one. They'll come back around, and then we'll have plenty of 3 mana whirlwinds, which are going to be pretty good. Right, let's spot weakness, gain some strength up, and then strike, interrupt you, strike, interrupt you. Now he splits into 2 26s. And that's 18 damage. Could upgrade with armaments, it's probably not extra damage, it's still 18. But we get a bit of block, so I'm fine with that. Actually, we had the energy potion, we could have finished him off there, I think. Okay. You're dead. Oh, you're not quite dead. That's fine. Could poison you, but I just have to wait for a strike, so it'd be a waste. Just give me any attack spell. There it is. Wonderful. Meat on the bone triggers, takes us to 56. Feel no pain whenever a card is exhausted, gain 4 block. What does Immolate do? I think it exhausts all wounds or something like that. Immolate's the card that we're looking for, and I'm hoping to get it off the boss. Currently, this exhausts, and this exhausts. So it's not really a thing right now. But I think it's the strategy we're going for, and I'd like to be able to exhaust my wounds. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. We're going to see what happens. I'm going to rest, because I don't trust myself. I'm not at that point now where I can take those kind of risks of not healing and hoping to take him on with half my health. Especially knowing this guy as well. He's a bit of a beast. Alright, let's just shockwave you. And then strike you. I'll take you 6. I know you hit for far more later down the line. And in fact, speaking of, let's just poison you as well. I'd like to get you close to half before you go for big prepare to strike turn, essentially. So it's bash wild strike. Yeah. Bash wild strike for 25. And pass the turn. Alright, so we have to take him down. Not very much, but unfortunately our hand is Turbo Gash. So evolve. Yeah, did that the wrong way around as well, it's fine. Oof. It's really not hitting for much though, I think we can easily take this guy down. Okay. Infernal Blade, let's see what we get. Sever Soul, exhaust all non-attack cards and deal damage. Shrug it off. Okay. Sever Soul. Strike. Down to 238s. Actually, less because of the poison. 235s. Draw extra cards from the wounds. Spot weakness. Yeah, let's strength up. I don't really care about taking the hit here. I think I can still bash strike you. Well, just bash, should I say. Energy potion to exhaust. I don't think there's any need to be honest. Yeah, those wounds are just a redraw for us. Okay. Armaments. Let me just Sever Soul here. Take you off the board. I think you're gonna make me frail and weak, so I guess now's the time. Means you don't even split as well. Yeah, my block isn't worth anything. Essentially. Wild Strike. 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 And we've done it. Alright, let's give us a good cold card. Immolate. Exhaust one card. If the chosen card was a status or a curse, deal 10 damage to all enemies. That is the card we are looking for. Boom. Alright, we got ourselves a Wound Exhaust deck. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Start combats with wounds in your draw pile. Also the 3 relic, 3 curses though, because we've got Amori. Those, we take 1 curse and gain 3 relics. It's gotta be Mark of Pain though. It just synergizes with our deck so well. I don't think we can afford to not take it. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for today's video. I do hope you've enjoyed, and if you have, then be sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell icon right next to the subscription button if you want to see how this run turns out. Alright guys, see you next time. Bye bye.